We'll get to those stories in just a moment, but first, breaking news out of St. Joseph County. A large police presence just north of University Park Mall. We have few details right now, but News Center 16's Megan Hickey is live at the scene. And Megan, what can you tell us?
Gabby, I'm at the corner of Cleveland and Grape. Dispatch tells us that police originally responded to a 911 hang-up. It's unclear what, if anything, has escalated from that point. I can tell you that I was asked by police to move back, to stay away, and to get in the safety of my car. And I also can tell you that I've seen police with very large weapons, SWAT-style defense shields, and even some sort of armored tank, but we have very little confirmed at this point. For drivers traveling in the area, police are blocking off at least Cleveland and Grape. Traffic is not allowed to get through that area at this time. Again, we have very few details to go on at this point, but I am monitoring the scene. We'll be coming back to you with any updates as soon as they're made available.
Okay, and Megan, does it appear that police are really kind of focusing their attention on one home in that area, or are they really focusing on that entire block there?
Right, so I am at the corner of Cleveland and Grape. It appears that their attention is at a house that's pretty far down, pretty far north, and it seems to be surrounded around a house. Really, we don't have a lot of details, but I can tell you St. Joe County's here, Mishawaka's here, Clay Fire, and again, some armored cars. So this is definitely appears to be an active situation, hoping we can get you some details by the end of the show.
Okay, and Megan, I know you're trying to talk to officers there. I've been in contact with a public information officer from St. Joseph County Police. We're going to check back in with you in just a little bit. Thanks so much. Well, turning now to weather, a lot of families are gearing up for some Mother's Day celebration. We want to update you right now on the breaking news we brought you at the top of the show. An apparent SWAT situation in St. Joe County near Cleveland and Grape. We've heard from our reporter on the scene, Megan Hickey, a very large police presence. She even saw what appeared to be SWAT team on the scene there. Of course, she was told to stay inside her car for safety reasons. This scene is right near that JCPenney home store, very close to University Park Mall. We were told that police had that whole area on Grape and as well kind of on Main there kind of closed off. Of course, we were telling drivers to steer clear of that area. We are waiting to get more information right now from police on the scene. We'd gotten word that they were starting to kind of clear off some of the scene there this evening. Our reporter has been there throughout this whole incident and is really working to get more information. We have gotten no confirmation yet whether this was any kind of standoff, but we're going to take a live news conference going on right now.
Go?
Good to go.
Good? Yep.
Break in, cut in.
Oh.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, sure. Can you just start them by saying your first and last name for us and spelling it?
Sheriff Mike Grzegorek, Grzegorek.
So what's going on this evening?
Just before 10 o'clock, we received a 911 call from a female caller asking for police here in the 52,000 block of Grape Road, which is just north of Cleveland Road. The caller then hung up. We were sending units to the scene. It ended up being a domestic, actually a domestic argument. No battery had occurred. However, the female and the 3 children were able to exit the home. The male in the home had barricaded himself inside the home, threatening to take his own life, and had said that he had turned on the gas as well as a propane tank that he had inside the home. There are some indications that he did in fact turn the gas on. So we evacuated the area when we got up here, secured the home, called for our SWAT team in case we would have to make entry into the home. We were able to shut the gas off. We had AEP en route to shut the power off. We were able to shut the power off to the home itself, but we were trying to shut the power off to the general area. And our negotiators talked to him for the male inside for approximately 50 minutes and finally were able to talk him into coming out on his own. He was in the basement. There are some indications he may have taken some medicine as well as been drinking and had a difficult time talking in the end to our officer. He was able to make it up the stairs and then unbarricade the back door and exited on his own free will. We did summon an ambulance He was taken to the hospital where he'll be treated, and we are going to attempt a 72-hour commitment on the individual.
Any indication that he was armed at any point?
No, he had said that he had a weapon in the home. However, his wife was telling us that she knows of no weapons inside the home. We did not find any in the home other than some BB pistols.
You said he'll be treated for injuries. That's the medicine he took?
Right. He'll be checked out for whatever it was he ingested, and then we will start the process for the 72-hour mental commitment.
Any injuries to the wife and kids?
No, there was no battery that had occurred, so there are no charges at this time. However, we will do our report and we will confer with the prosecutor's office at the beginning of the week. Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, you just heard from St. Joe County Sheriff Mike Grzgorek about that situation on Grape Road. We're going to have the latest on our website and on our Facebook page, but the good thing here is that the woman and 3 kids inside that home did make it in safely. No injuries reported here, so stay with News Center 16 as we continue to follow this developing story.